Do you have like a favorite line that you use at the booth? I know that I do. I was gonna
Favorite line? Like what? Like a introduction line?
like how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. I'm Anthony. See? Welcome back, everyone, to the Hot Mix, an InstroTek podcast. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Maurice.
And we're bringing you everything hot in the materials testing industry.
Anthony, do you know what season it is?
It's conference season, baby.
Yeah.
Woo!
Conference
Let's
season.
go.
Here we go. All right.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
man.
Conference season. All right.
Jeez, man.
I know, right?
Holy cow.
I've been to a few.
20 years of conferences, 8 years of conferences. And this is what...
This tells me where I've been, you know? I mean, you kind of collect.
I know. I just got badge envy.
This is only, a small percentage of them. But yeah, no, it's awesome. I love
I'm just rubbing it in now.
Just
rubbing it in now. No, it's just a little bit of mine. You know, I know that's all of yours. I was pulling mine from the depths trying to find all the ones from my conferences.
Yeah, man. So today we're going to be talking about conferences, especially it's timely. You know, it's that time of year where the industry gets together and then we start kind of sharing ideas, sharing what's happened through the year, lessons learned, and what's coming up in the future. So we'd like to kind of talk a little bit about that and, some of the things that we love about conferences.
All right, let's get right into it. I know the question that I wanted to hear from you is, what is your favorite thing about conference season?
The thing that I like most is definitely going to them and learning more about what's coming up for the next year or what happened, the lessons learned from the following year. There's a lot of great researchers out there. There's a lot of great presenters that just have the information available at these conferences. And you can, they're very approachable. If you have any questions, you can always go talk to them. It's awesome. It's
and
really
you've presented at some of these before,
I presented on the stuff that I know. I'm very well prepared. But yeah, no, it's great. And I love doing that. That is both. It's good being there in the audience, but it's also good sharing what you know.
Absolutely.
To help the industry move forward. So what about you? What's one of the things you like?
I mean, you know what I love. I love the social aspect of it. I love getting to meet and talk. Meet and greet and talk to people, put a face with a voice if you haven't met before. Yeah. Those that you have met and have built relationships with, I really like to get back to them, and see how their families are going and see how their world in the professional life is going. And that to me is where the real true relationships professionally and personally are built.
Yeah, so. No, there's a lot of bonds made at these conferences. I have friends from when I first started that are, still friends. And of course, every time I see them, it's just like, you just get right back into it, right? There's no... I didn't see you for 3 months, or we didn't email for 3 months, or we didn't talk. It's just, boom, you get right back into it. You pick up right where you left off. And those relationships really mean a lot to people. And I think this industry in particular is really great at that.
Absolutely.
They're really awesome. And I love that part about it.
So what then is probably like an experience that you can take and say like, oh man, I really remember this at a show. And this can be like
so many
specification wise or relationship, whatever it may be.
I mean, the most that come to mind is obviously, maybe after the conference, but as far as being at the conferences, I've learned a lot about BMD through the conferences, especially how each state is dealing with balanced mix design. And we're going to do a little more on podcasting on balanced mix design, do a deeper dive on that in the future. But yeah, you kind of really learn how each state is kind of handling the initiative and what they're doing. And I've seen so many good presentations from, I was just at one this summer where they kind of polled all the states that are moving forward with BMD, and they kind of showed you what's important to them and what they're thinking, which BMD approach they're going to do, and that information has been great for us as kind of a BMD company that have these products. Has been really great for us to learn and know about. How about you? Anything that sticks out in your mind about it?
Well, I mean, obviously, I came into this industry super green. I didn't know a whole lot about materials testing at all. So the first 2 years of conferences, I learned a lot. The one specific thing I learned off the top is just a lot about like the R18 stuff, the actual in-lab qualifications, the things that are needed to happen, where our equipment really does get tested, and where our equipment does get with different inspections and what things are needed by the lab managers. I really started to learn wow, this all does add up at the end of the day once you start hearing people talk about it.
And it's great, especially for the new people that are coming into the industry, right? If you're new to the industry, definitely take part in these conferences. They're great. There's regional conferences. There's national conferences. One of the best ones we like is TRB.
It's a great conference.
It's a great conference. It's more on the research side, but you see all the latest technology, what's going on with the industry and where we're headed. Great presentations there done, as well as students from all over the country.
Yeah, you get it all. You get it all from student body all the way up to the actual.
That's a really good one. What's another one you really like?
I would say probably World of Asphalt is one that that's a huge one.
Another good one. Yeah.
You don't
big. Yeah.
You don't always see the same people there. It's so massive that not everybody goes all the time. So you're just always constantly, growing and evolving at a big conference like that.
But a huge shout out to our regional conferences too,
Sure,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
Those are the more intimate ones where you actually get to see everybody. It's a smaller group, and the presentations are quality. The ones we go to, and we really love those regional ones. One of my favorites.
Gotta adjust my bling real quick.
Is Cal Alpha does these funny little. You see that?
Oh yeah.
They do. They have fun with it. So
I like the detail. Yeah.
Disoriented and plays well with others. Yeah. That's their name tag. I love those guys. They're a lot of fun. Shout out to Cal Alpha and those guys out there in California.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody. One thing I wanted to just kind of touch on too. Do you have like a favorite line that you use at the booth? I know that I do.
Favorite line, like what? Like a introduction line?
Like, how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. I'm Anthony. See, that's how you just get right in there.
That's why you know what you do, right? Yeah, see, that's a great icebreaker. No, I don't have a great icebreaker. That's
from a movie. I can't take credit for that one.
I got you. Yeah, no, that's great. That is good to be when you're at the booth and people come up and maybe they look a little timid. They're looking at you like, what do you got? Or no, it's good. Being at the booth is fun, but the whole experience can be fun.
Absolutely.
Depending on where you're at. Yeah, I love it.
Well, thank you, everybody. So, actually, you know what, man? I gotta go. I got a conference to get to right now. Sorry about that.
All right.
Keep it hot, everybody.
And keep it real.
Keep it real hot.
Where is he going?